All right. We had 63 orders going out, totaling a little over $1,900 in sales, and then we had another $150 in sales on Poshmark over the weekend. Stick around to the end of the video to find out what sold. We had these Cabela's men's joggers, size large, listed about 4 months ago, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. And we had this 3-pack of Happy Socks, sold on a best offer of $9.95 plus $8.95 shipping. And these Rock and Republic women's jeans, size 10, what did they sell for? They sold for $14 plus shipping. So what a great weekend, just shipping out a little over 60 orders, $1,900 in sales, and then a few trickled in on Poshmark over the weekend. I want to know, how is sales going for you guys? I really feel like Q4 is in full effect. People are ordering more things than they ever have. Why I say this is because my store isn't growing. I'm listing 25 items a day, and I'm selling 25 items a day, sometimes even 30 items a day. So this is a good thing. This is something that I really was looking forward to, cutting down the workload and really just kind of hitting the cruise control button. Listing 25 items a day is much easier for me, less stress. For example, I'm gonna go to the Goodwill bins today after I edit this video, and I'm just gonna be able to focus on the top tier, top quality items. I don't need to be worried about getting 300 items and really, stressing out about hitting my weekly quota, right? So I can actually enjoy sourcing, have fun, and have a great time doing it, which is why I really got into doing this in the first place. Is sourcing for me is one of my favorite parts of this business. And I really wanted to bring the joy back because I wasn't before, it was more of a thing I had to do rather than get to do. Now I get to go sourcing, and it's gonna be enjoyable. So sales have been great. I wanna know, how are things going on your guys' end? Are you seeing the same thing that I'm seeing? I don't know if you're selling clothing or whatever you may be selling, but I do see more and more people sending in offers, more watchers every morning. I'm waking up to 4 or 5 new offers every morning, so what a blessing. What's going on for you? For example, let's just look at the last 31 days on eBay. We have 16,000 in sales, 616 sold, average sale price $26, and we got $8,000 net. And then we have $7,200 in selling costs. What I really like about this is, look at right here, everybody, 44% selling costs. eBay is getting less and less of my money. Yay! So very cool. I'm really happy to see that. And also, don't rule out Poshmark. We got another about $2,000 in sales on Poshmark. So we're doing about $18,000 in the last 31 days. It's going to be interesting to see how October ends up. I'm excited, I'm pumped, and I'm happy a lot of these items are getting out of here and moving out the door. And been selling a lot more coats, which is really nice. I really saw that this week. It's gotten quite a bit colder here in the Pacific Northwest, and we are getting a kind of a cold blast from Alaska, which is really going to drop the temperature. Might even snow this weekend. So seeing more and more jackets being sold, which is great because you can see I have a lot to get rid of. So this golden fleece vintage kind of bomber jacket didn't sell for much, like 18 bucks plus $12.95 shipping. A top brand for me to sell is Prana. I love it. I find it pretty frequently when I go out sourcing. This is a pair of Prana pants for women. Let's check the size, because I know that's helpful for y'all. Size 14, so a nice, good size for pants for women. Yeah, so these sold for $22 plus $8.95 shipping. All right, so we have these American Eagle jeans, another size 14, which is a great size for women. These sold on a best offer of $12 plus $8.95 shipping. All right, so we had these women's Columbia leggings sold for $10 best offer plus $8.95 shipping. It's a size large. One thing I've done recently is I've changed my shipping policy. I created a business policy for all of my items. and I charge a flat $8.95 shipping for all things that would go ground advantage. Like everything under 1 pound now gets $8.95 shipping. The best part about that is I can help lower my selling costs on eBay to help bring a little bit more profit into my business. So maybe try playing around with that. I wouldn't suggest everyone do it because it might affect your store in kind of a weird way, but I do know other sellers that do it with great success. So I thought I'd give it a try, and it's been about 5-6 days since I've done that, and I had a great sales weekend, and sales keep rolling in. It is really nice to know that you could sell a t-shirt for $12 and then charge $8.95 shipping and still ship it out ground advantage, so you can make a little bit more money on the shipping. A pretty decent brand is the brand Quacker Factory. These are 3 Quacker Factory jackets for women, and they have kind of like, some of them have this cool embroidery, floral embroidery. So these sold on our best offer. It was a combined shipping order, $63 plus $14.95 shipping. Pretty decent brand. These were listed maybe 4-6 months ago, and happy to get these items out of here. So a lot of college stuff going out the door. This is a Iowa State Buckeyes or Hawkeyes sweater, sold for, let's look it up here, sold on a best offer of $19 plus shipping. All right, we got some underwear going out the door. This is a 4-pack of Jockey men's underwear, size medium, sold for $19.95 plus shipping. All right, so this is a vintage t-shirt by Swan brand. It's kind of a Japanese style shirt. Took a best offer anyway of $15 plus shipping. So when I first started getting into reselling 3 years ago now, navigating the world of all the information out there was a little bit tricky. I didn't know where to start, which is why Marcus Dixon and I have started a reseller mentorship to help beginners and intermediates out there get their reselling business off the ground. We did over $320,000 in sales on eBay last year combined, and we really focus on being purpose-driven and offering those same principles and tips that helped us really get our business going and to really, see it be successful, year over year. So we're really looking for people that are committed to doing the work, getting committed to their listing habits, and really being focused. So we offer 10 hours a week of weekly coaching. We also have another coach we have added on board, Reseller Tom. He does the Tuesdays and the Thursdays calls, and he mainly does a clothing deep dive call where we just research brands, look at comps, figuring out what to buy and what not to buy. Have access to a reseller spreadsheet, a couple of them actually, to help track your numbers. You also have hundreds of hours of pre-recorded calls. You have eBay and Poshmark store reviews, so you can figure out what's going on in your store and why it's not working. You could check it out, link down below, or you could scan this QR code right here, and really would love to see you guys there. I think that investing, just $1 a day into your business and into your mindset and into learning new things. It's a community of 53 members, 54 members, so we're all looking to get better. Iron sharpens iron, and I have learned so much from other people in the group as well, because we all live in different parts of the country. So it's really helpful to know, if you're not a clothing reseller, that's fine. We have other people that don't just resell clothing, and you can still pick up tips as well. All right, another pair of Jockey underwear. This is a men's size medium 3-pack of underwear, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. Love this inventory system. The main reason why is because you don't lose orders, and it's pretty much the reason why I'm able to film and pull orders at the same time. That's how easy it is. It's just simple. No one likes losing orders. I don't know about you, but I think that's one of the most frustrating parts about this business is not finding the order that needs to be shipped out. So this actually, going way back here, pulling this, this is the reason why. You can really just find everything by these SKU numbers. Everything's in a nice clear poly bag. These are 8x8, 32 boxes, and the racks are 24 by 48 by 72. Everything can be found linked down below if you're looking to get started in this system. This is a vintage rubber ducky women's. It's a women's button-up shirt. Sold for let's see, sold for $17.95. It is a women's medium button-up shirt. I will be never going back to the markdown sale. I think I'm done with that as far as a strategy on moving older items. I just never liked selling items for $4, $3, $6. I have plenty of space here to hold as many items as long as I need to. 2, 3, 4 years, don't matter. I'm not really needing space like I did before. So this is a really old item, 1.5 years old. It's just an REI vintage sweater. That's it, a women's medium. Sold for the original buy it now price of $24.95 plus shipping. So for example, this item would have been marked down 80–90% and might have sold for $4, $3. So goodbye markdown sale. It was great, but I'm just tired of selling items for less than $10 profit. You've heard before, my model is moving to at least $10 profit and above, and I'm not really wanting to put anything in my store that's not gonna sell for at least $10 plus shipping. So this is a good one to be picking up. It's Aerie. It's kind of the American Eagle sister brand. These are some flared leggings. I picked up 2 recently, and this is the last pair to go out the door. This is a women's size. Man, why do I keep forgetting? It's a size large. They don't sell for a ton of money, but the thing is they sell fast. So flared leggings, probably of any type, sell pretty good since that's more of on trend nowadays. But these Aerie leggings sold on a best offer of $17 plus shipping, and they sold fast. I listed these maybe 2 months ago. So really happy to see them go. Someone asked a while back to see my schedule. There's nothing really too exciting about it. It's really the same thing every week. Plus or minus a sourcing trip in there or 2, and you probably can't see anything, so let's adjust that. So I do my scheduling on Sundays, just to make sure nothing's coming up for the following week. This is Monday through Friday, and it's the same thing every day basically. So the green zones are when I'm at my best, so everyone has a time when they're at their best, right? It's usually a 3 to 5 hour period in their day when they should focus on idea generation, journaling, reading, the really high cognitive activities. And it's usually, I'm part of a mentorship, so I do a daily dial because I'm learning more about real estate and flipping houses and creative finance. So I do that in the morning, 7 to 8. And then shipping, photos, put away. It's all my eBay work from 8 to 10. And then I jump on calls where I reach out to real estate agents looking to get some low equity deals, looking to get subject to. So I'm trying to buy real estate to either wholesale the contract or buy and hold properties. So that's what I do here, 8 to 12. Then I have a short lunch break and followed by more calls, 1 to 5. And then I usually have my coaching call towards the end of the day. So, your green zone is when you're at your best, focus on those high cognitive activities. Yellow zone, you're still good. And then your red zone is when you're really looking to wind down for the day. And, those are those activities that are, you could exercise, you could do, journaling, things like that are just more of like those flow state activities. That's what I learned from my book recently. I just read At Your Best by Carrie Newhoff, and I really wanted to really dial this schedule in. I think that if you don't have a schedule, it's really hard to hit the goals that you want to hit. I highly recommend I just use Google Calendar, nothing fancy. But it's really important to set a schedule. If you want to be able to move and make progress, and you don't set a schedule, it's going to be really hard for you to keep track of hitting your goals when you want to hit them. So I hope that was helpful. And usually I'm waking up around 6 before I hit this daily dial. I do things like read my Bible, meditation, prayer, sometimes just hang out with my wife when the kids are still sleeping, and then I jump into my work day. So it's really important to set some time up for yourself. Also, private time, whether you're, a believer or not, setting that time up is very important. Here's a Banana Republic women's soft shell vest, size large, listed 4 months ago, actually sold on a coupon for $14.36 plus $8.95 shipping. These are just some Lands' End plain leggings, sold for $12, best offer plus shipping. These were in my store for about 6 months. This is a Christopher & Banks denim kind of lightweight jacket. Had some nice embroidery on it. Was listed 3 months ago, so pretty new. Sold on a best offer of $15.96 plus $8.95 shipping. So going back into the topic of like setting a schedule, what does your schedule look like? You know, before I set schedules, I was everywhere. I was doing my reselling work when I felt like it, when I could squeeze it in. And it's until I started to set a specific schedule that could hold me accountable to achieving the things that I needed to do. Right now, I work about 2 to 3 hours in my reselling business Monday through Friday, and that's about pretty comfortable. That's where I want it to be. I'm not looking to really expand and buy multiple warehouses and get employees and all that. I really enjoy doing this business by myself and having some other things like listings outsourced. And that's just me. But I do feel like the schedule has enabled me to free up my time to be able to focus on other businesses and other activities, you know, and I really encourage you, if you don't have a schedule right now, you probably have a Gmail account, open up a Google Calendar, save it to your favorites, save it, bookmark it, and write out a simple schedule on where you could see when you're at your best and try to fit those activities that you need to get done every day. You know, it might look different than mine. It probably should. You're probably not doing real estate and other coaching calls and businesses, but set your schedule up because I guarantee it's going to help you hit the goals that you want to hit. As long as you follow the schedule. You know, you can set a schedule, but if you don't follow it, then it's pretty much meaningless. So I encourage you guys, if you don't have a schedule, set one up because you'll be surprised on where it takes you. These are some Quicksilver jeans for men, new with tags. Came from the storage unit buyout I did last year. This item's over a year old, but it still sold closer to the original asking price. $20, best offer plus shipping. Guys, I'll tell you, I love picking up these models of Wranglers. It's the Wrangler Q Baby. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the Q Baby. The elastic waistband by Wranglers. These are some women's really long jeans, size 14 and 36-inch inseam. But why I like them is because they sell fast. They don't sell for $1,000. They don't sell for $100. They don't sell for $50. But they do sell regularly for me between $20 and $30. And I pick them up because usually people leave them behind. They see Wrangler and they're like, that brand sucks. But there are certain models that I pick up, and this is one of them. So this sold really fast, listed it last week, and it sold at the original price that I listed it at, $24.95 plus $8.95 shipping. So if you're not familiar, every time you go out sourcing, look for this elastic waistband Q Baby by Wrangler. These Old Navy jeans, women's size 14. It is the Rockstar model, sold at $10 best offer plus shipping. And these are light enough to go ground advantage. So really cool that I changed my shipping price because this has a standard shipping as far as the delivery date. So it doesn't need to be shipped priority. So I could ship this out ground advantage and make a little bit money on the shipping. So pretty cool. And this is why I encourage you guys to get into that sequential system, because these are some of my first items I've ever listed. And yeah, I still have them in bins. That's fine. But you always know when something comes in, it's D26. And look at how many bins I get to unstack to get to that order. So just encourage you guys to really level up your business. You know, yeah, it's a upfront investment to get in that type of system, but once it's done, it's done. And I just consolidated my inventory and it freed up 1, 2, 3, 4 full shelves. So that's the nice part, is you can consolidate as often as you want and free up some space. So let's get to pulling that order. That's all the way on the bottom. The cool thing about this item that was all the way on the bottom is it's an Orvis sweater. It's 100% wool, kind of a flecked material there. This was listed a year, probably 2 years ago. But the cool thing is there was no markdown sale. Someone paid $40 plus shipping. It's kind of a Christmas sweater. But as you know, if I had done the markdown sale, that item would have been marked down 80%. So it might have sold for $9, which, yeah, it might have made it sell faster, but I got space here. I can hold items for 2-3 years. It's fine. So while I don't encourage that for everyone, if you don't have a ton of space, run the markdown sale. But that's the cool part, is by not running it, I can make a little bit more money holding it for longer. I mean, Orvis is an okay brand. They sell brand new Orvis at Costco for like $8. So to get 40 out of that sweater, that's a win. Probably undersold this. This is a 100% silk kind of heavy shirt with a bunch of sequins, sparkles on there. It was new with tags even, but still, what did it sell for? It sold for $12 plus $8.95 shipping. So the brand was Royal Feeling, and yeah, probably undersold that, but that's okay because you learn from your mistakes. So this was listed about 6 months ago. These women's Gap leggings, size small, actually sold for more than I would think, $15 plus $8.95 shipping. Another item that's going to be shipped Ground Advantage, and I can make a little bit more money on the shipping. Another bread and butter brand for me is just the brand Duluth. I'm sure y'all have heard about it. This is just a women's sweater with zipper pockets. Listed this about 3 months ago and sold for the original asking price of $17.95 plus shipping. So nothing major, but I do pick up this brand. Usually if it's $1 or $2, I'll go ahead and grab it. All right, guys, I don't sell a ton of cologne. Actually, I don't sell it almost hardly ever, but in the storage unit I bought last year, had quite a few. John Varvatos, some Calvin Klein cologne. This, from the looks of it, is like nothing special, right? Dark Obsession, Calvin Klein, it's a 4-ounce bottle. Someone bought it at Ross for $29. So you'd think, okay, yeah. So I listed it for like $30 and had a few offers come in, really low ball, $10-15. But usually the sign that you got to look out for when you underprice something is you get offers on it immediately, and it's usually super low. Like the lowest offers, you're like, $15, maybe I'll sell it. I got $1 or $2 into this. But doing more research, this is a discontinued model, and they sometimes sell for upwards of $300 to $500 for the 7-ounce model. This one sold for $130 in 1 day, plus shipping. So you might not be able to find the Dark Obsession model, but if you're listing cologne and it's new in box, I guess just double check the comps, because this was my mistake. It's just because I don't have experience selling cologne. I sell clothes, not cologne. But these are the things I really like learning about, in general. In my business, it helps me avoid future mistakes and to really double check. This is made in USA, so that should have been a sign as well, because, usually a lot of Calvin Klein modern products are outsourced now. But a good lesson that saved me $100 and some. But the sign is, right, when you list something and you get a ton of offers right away, maybe take that listing down and do a deep dive into some comps so you can price it better, and it could end up saving you a couple $100. Who knows? Depends on what you're listing. And this is a Maurice's Linen Blend purple jacket, size medium, sold on a best offer of $12 plus shipping, and this was listed about 6 months ago. This is a women's sweater by the brand Buckle. It's a 2XL hooded sweater sold on another best offer of $12 plus shipping. So going back into the scheduling and why it's important is you really got to have a vision for your business, for your life. If you have no vision, then how do you know where you want to go in life? You'd be surprised if you asked your best friend or your parents or your kids or any people around you that you have a relationship with, ask them, what is your goals? What is your plan in life? You'd be surprised that not many people have goals written down. They have no plan, and they're expecting to get major things out of life. I'll tell you this right now, that before, the past Bo, 5, 10 years ago, I had no plan, I had no vision, so I got what I deserved, basically. If I had no vision and I had no plan, I was working towards nothing, essentially. So whether you're working at a 9 to 5 or you have a career and maybe you're doing reselling on the side, it's still very important to have some type of like vision board, have some type of journal, so you can help stay committed to that goal or whatever you want to get accomplished. You should have big vision goals like 1 to 3 to 5 year vision plan, because if you have no vision, there's no way you will understand where you're going. Nothing disciplines your life like vision, because you know exactly what not to do and you know exactly what to do to get you towards your vision. Remember, your destiny is a destination, and if you are not on the destination, traveling towards your destination by being guided through your vision, then you're going to fall off course and you're going to wonder 10, 15, 20 years from now what happened. My biggest regret is not taking risk and taking chances in life. I don't want to be lying on my deathbed going, what if I did this? What if I could have done that? I don't want to live that way. So that's why I hold myself accountable to hitting the goals, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. You're going to be seeing it behind the scenes on the channel. I know I've been posting a little less lately. It's because I'm making a shift in my business. I'm being able to really slow down on the reselling side and really start other businesses. That's my goal and long-term vision. I want to be able to buy and hold properties. I want to do short-term, mid-term, and long-term rentals. Those are the things that I'm going to be shifting towards, in the foreseeable 1 to 3 to 5 years from now. I ask you guys, what is your goal? Do you have a journal? Do you have a plan? Because if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. All right, we're still selling shorts, so I'm still picking them up, even though it's kind of out of season and the sell-through rate's dropping pretty quick on shorts. But these are some cargo denim shorts by the brand 69 Jeans. Sold these for $14.35 plus shipping, so I sent out an offer and they accepted it. Wow, amazing. And these were listed about 4 months ago, so not bad. Are you still picking up shorts in the wintertime? That's a strategy that I still use. That's what I did last year. I pick up all my spring and summer stuff during the winter because no one else is picking them up. So why not take advantage of that? All right, my first sale that I've been sharing with you guys that's been under $10. This is an $8 sale. And if you've heard me say it in the past, I'm trying to really avoid these $5, $8, $7 sales because I don't think it's going to be worth my time pulling the order, packing the order, and when it all said and done, it's like I made $4 or $5 profit, and that's just not going to be my business model going forward. So don't pick up Express shirts. I'm going to make that note in my mind. Do not pick up Express shirts. This is a size extra large. I sold it for $8. It is not, it's not too old. It's probably like 7 months old. So you can see the SKU there, 14 something, 14852. Not that this was like a bad buy or anything. I'm trying to avoid it. The good thing is I have $8.95 shipping. This is probably a 8 to 12 ounce item, so it's going to go ground advantage. So I can at least make $2 to $3 more on the shipping side of things. This is a Liz Claiborne sweater, size medium, sold on a best offer of $12 plus shipping. This is a pair of Torrid jeggings, kind of with the elastic waistband there. These were listed about 2 months ago, and they sold at the original price of $24.95. These are a size 1, and they are tall. So Torrid's an okay brand. You're definitely not going to get, $40, $50 for their jeans. And I like to pick up the bigger sizes, but these even had a stain on them, and it was noted in the item description, in the condition description, but it was still purchased for full price. This is a women's graphic tee by the brand Tango Mango. Mango Tango, something like that. Anyway, sold for $17.95 plus $8.95 shipping. Another item that is going to be maybe 8 ounces and will be shipped ground advantage. An international order, yay! This is some Calvin Klein underwear, size small, sold internationally for $27.95 plus shipping. This is an Izod performance vest for men, size extra large, sold for $11.05 plus shipping. Not bad. It's just a regular fleece vest. I sold quite a few Gap items. I don't know if this was the weekend of Gap or what, but I noticed quite a few. This is a Gap pair of pants for men, sold for not a bad price. I think it was like 15 bucks. Let's check. $14 plus shipping, and these are size 34-34 boot cut khakis. So not something that I'm waking up in the morning going, I gotta pick up some Gap apparel, but if I do find it for $1, then I might pick it up. It depends. And now that I'm changing the business model, this is probably something I would leave behind. Though it was sold pretty quickly, 16012. Yeah, so this was listed maybe 4 or 5 months ago. This is a women's Maurice's top, size extra large. Probably another brand that I'm going to be doing away with since I'm no longer listing 50 a day. But it's a floral top, really lightweight, sold for $12 plus shipping. This Nathaniel Cole leather cap sold for $17.95 plus shipping. I had quite a few of these in the storage unit, and I'm happy to see them go. Another fleece vest going out the door. This one is by Avalanche. It is a women's size extra large, sold for $18 plus shipping. This is a color block shirt by International Concepts. It is a women's size small, sold for $14 plus shipping. This is a Fossil leather belt, sold actually on a combined order of like 7 or 8 other belts, but I do need to go digging for them in this bin. So we'll see how that turns out. But this is a Fossil belt that sold for $17 plus shipping. This is another one of those belts. This one's by Bill Adler. Kind of a trippy looking belt. Sold, this is new at tags, sold for $20 plus shipping. Another belt that I was able to find. This one is by Howe, H-O-W-E, studded belt, new at tags. Turned out to be an average of $20 with the combined shipping of these other belts. I still need to find like 4 of them. So if you want a belt, you can check out my Poshmark closet, link down below, and I'll hook you up. Just really trying to get rid of these belts. So another Duluth branded item going out the door. This is kind of like a lightweight button-up shirt for women, sold for $10, best offer, plus $8.95 shipping. This is very lightweight, so it'll go ground advantage. It's a size medium and listed about 3 months ago. And another Gap pair of jeans. What do you know? I had seen so many Gap items get sold over the weekend. So size 38-32, relaxed fit, listed, let's see, 13,758. This was probably 8 months ago to 10 months ago, and sold on a best offer of $13 plus $8.95 shipping. All right, so now we got a pair of Levi's jeans. These are some 511s. So these are skinny fit, slim fit jeans, size 30-30, sold on a best offer of $15 plus shipping, and as well, these were listed about 8 to 10 months ago. These are some 2XL leggings slash joggers by the brand Felina for women, sold for $14.36 plus shipping, so they used a coupon, and the SKU is also $13,083, so these were listed about 10 months ago. So I'm pretty sure this was a discontinued Ralph Lauren kind of tote bag. Probably undersold this since it sold in like 1 day. New with tags, original price was $125. Can you see it? No, sorta. $125. So it's okay. I have plenty of these bags. Next time I'll learn to list it a little higher. Sold for $28 plus $12.95 shipping. This is just a women's Carhartt thermal. Nothing too fancy about it. Almost dropped it. A size large, listed about 8 to 10 months ago, sold for $10 plus $8.95 shipping. Maurice's plus size pants, size 18W, sold for best offer of $12 plus shipping. I almost threw this item out. It's kind of a handmade, hand-woven, embroidered, kind of an Aztec shirt, Spanish style shirt. Really hard with unbranded items, but you just really gotta put in and plug in the right keywords. So this sold the same day it was listed for $12 plus shipping. Has some staining going on here, and I'm really just instead of throwing it out, I just listed it for $17.95. Sold the next day. So happy to get this item out of here and on to the next. This is a French Connection extra small women's sweater, sold on a coupon of $14.36 plus shipping. So I picked up those Aerie leggings that I sold over the weekend. I picked those up about 3-4 weeks ago from one of my thrift stores that I go to, and you know, they both sold within a month. So this is some Aerie, kind of the American Eagle sister brand, wide leg. Like you can see, those are super wide. But it's really nice to know that these sell fast, because I think I have $1 or $2 into them each, and this one didn't sell for much, $14 plus $8.95 shipping. But I like things that sell fast, especially if I can make $8 to $10 to $12 profit on it. These will be shipped to Ground Advantage, and since I changed my shipping price to $8.95, I can make a little bit of money on the shipping as well. Do you guys pick up the brand Aerie? It's okay, but I would be definitely looking for the heavy flared wide leg leggings, since they have a close to 100% sell-through rate. This Tommy Hilfiger, really small kind of crossbody bag, sold on a best offer of $20 plus shipping. Here are some Guess jeans, new with tag. Came from the storage unit buyout I did last year, listed over a year ago, and I took a best offer of $30 plus shipping. Super old item, probably close to 2 to 2.5 years old, but since it wasn't marked down to $1, I was still able to get $7 plus $8.95 shipping. These are some rewashed jeans, something I would never pick up today. But you live and you learn. This is a Cabela's men's medium thermal Henley shirt, sold on a coupon of $14.36 plus $8.95 shipping. All right, so now I want to go over some of the Poshmark sales. I've been averaging about 3 sales a day on Poshmark since I started about 2 months ago. While it might not seem like a ton of sales are coming in, it's still an added extra $2,000 in sales every month. And that's pretty nice because I wasn't expecting basically anything. If you guys are maybe just listing on eBay or just listing on Mercari or Poshmark, check out link down below, because Vendoo offers listing to multiple platforms. They also offer this one key feature that I think was really what made me go over to Vendoo and start using their platform, and that was the auto sales detection. While it's only rolled out for Poshmark right now and eBay, they are looking to roll that out for other platforms. So you can check it out, link down below, and you get a 25% off your first month. And also ask about their unlimited plan, because I feel like that holds a lot of people back when they have bigger size stores and they don't want to pay that huge monthly reoccurring fee. I think the unlimited plan comes in around $70 a month. It makes it much more affordable versus like paying $150. So the Poshmark app is glitching out, so I'm going to be looking over there for the sales price. But we had this jacket sell for $15 plus shipping. It's by the brand Sneak, Sneaux, S-N-E-A-U-X. I won't try saying it. But yeah, nice soft shell jacket, sold for $15 plus shipping. And then we had these this Michael Kors shirt, sold for $12 plus shipping. We had this Volcom men's hoodie, size large, sold for $18 plus shipping. And we had these shoes, brand new in box, Comfort View. There are some heels. Women's heels, sold for $27 plus shipping. So that was a nice sale. Those had been listed for quite some time. Our women's jeans, size 10, sold for $10 plus shipping. And we had, let's see, scroll up. And we had a Washington Huskies sweatshirt, sold for $9 plus shipping. And then we had an American Eagle sweater, sold for $16 plus shipping. So yeah, I think cross-listing is working out pretty good. You know, getting an extra $2,000 in sales every month, which usually net is about $1,000. So $1,000 net for my store. I think adding to my bottom line, that's really nice. I don't have my whole store cross-listed over yet, but it's gonna be nice to see when that's completed how much I can actually bring in on Poshmark. So I really hope you guys get the message out of this. The message mainly being, setting a schedule, planning your future, and having a vision. I encourage you guys, if you don't have a schedule set one up, and then report back to tell me how that's impacted your progress. And, I want to really make sure you guys hit your goals, because we're all moving in some direction in one way or another, and I want to make sure you guys are heading on an upward trend and really hitting the goals and dreams that you were born to accomplish. So I hope you all have a blessed rest of the day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.